Guys, let me tell you something, man. It is cold as crap. It's probably, what, maybe like 50 degrees tops. Maybe around like 4 o'clock. I don't know whether I should start working on this or wait a couple more weeks before I start taking the wheels off of this and change the rear rotor. What I'm going to do with the seat is I'm going to make a vinyl cover for that first, and that's going to work as a template for the leather. Because I don't want to mess, a sheet of leather is like $90 for a sheet of leather to cover that seat. My big dog seat's over there, that's what I'm pointing at. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a mock-up out of vinyl, and that has to be right on. Then we'll make the leather one. We'll use the, man, I'm cold. I'll use the vinyl as a template. Yeah, it's too cold to get this out. I was going to go out today, but it's just, I'm chilled to the freaking bone. You know, and I have winter gear too. I do. I have winter gear, but it's just too damn cold for me. So, yeah, I'm going to wait. I'm just looking at my brake lines here. I might, you know what, I might reroute these somewhere else. I don't know. I might just leave them like that. But that's one of the things that I'm going to see if I can change, because when I turn my handlebars this way, these brake lines are up against the gas tank. You know, and what I want to do to this in the future is I want to have the whole motorcycle repainted, and I want to have like silver ghost flames in the tank, on the fender, and on the rear fender. And I'm thinking of scalloping the rear fender. That's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm thinking of making like a scallop design in the rear fender where it's going to come down to a point. So I don't know, guys. I mean, this is October 14th right now. We're lucky if it gets up to 50 degrees. You know, and that's like at 4 o'clock. So what do you think I should do? You think I should just take the rear tire off this, order the rotor, or wait maybe a couple more weeks? Usually around here, I live in western Pennsylvania. Usually what it does here is it will get our first snow around Halloween. So it's, you know, I might have maybe one more ride, and that's it. Now the Honda, I'm putting a Honda in my basement because I need the whole garage in here for this winter. You know, because what I want to do is we're going to take the rear tire off. I told you guys I'm putting a rotor on the rear tire, and I'm going to take the front tire off, and we're going to polish the crap out of the front tire and the rear tire, the rear pulley. We're doing all that. I'm going to get all that just like chrome. And then this should be real nice, man. It'll be really just, everything will be show quality chrome. I mean, I actually got the aluminum like chrome right now. You know, the headlight, I'm leaving the headlight. I'm not going to get an LED for the headlight. You know, the LED for the headlights are like $130 some. What I am looking into is a different cam for this. That's what I am looking into. I'm looking into possibly a 584 cam, or maybe some guy told me I think it's a 640 cam. And I'm kind of, part of me wants to get the twin cone or the twin spike air filter. You guys ever seen them? They're the air filters that come down on two spikes. I've heard a lot of bad. I've heard some guys claim that they take horsepower away. They come loose a lot. Naturally, you're going to give up your you're going to give up the choke if you do that. You know, so I mean, I don't know. I'll be honest with you, I haven't even taken this off. I haven't even looked at my air filter yet. It's probably the original air filter. So, that's the Middleman. So yeah, that's probably the original air filter in there. I mean, I like the look of the spike air cleaners, especially the double one. But I've read a lot of bad things about them. They come loose a lot. You lose horsepower, you know. But I am seriously thinking of having a different cam put in this. If this already did, I still can't get a hold of the guy that used to own this, because I think this has a different cam inside it. Because this is extremely torquey. You know, even though this has the 119 cubic inch engine, but it is extremely torquey. You know, and you're hearing that from a person that had a Hayabusa. This has more torque than my Hayabusa had. It's not faster than my Hayabusa, because the Hayabusa, man, went up to 100 miles an hour in like 4 seconds. This will take a while to get up to 100 miles an hour, but this has more lower end torque than the Hayabusa had. Guys, I'm freezing. I gotta close up. Yeah, tell me what you think though. Should I start working on this or should I wait another week or two?